Hello storyboarders, my name is Eric and today I'm going to show you how to make a flow chart worksheet using one of Storyboard that's pre-made templates. So let's get started. Now first we are going to pick out a chart that we like. Now we have a whole lot of great options for us to choose from, but I think I'm going to go with this one right here. It's nice and simple. So all we do is click copy template right below, and this will bring us directly into the Storyboard Creator, which will then prompt us to give our template a name. Now you can name yours whatever you would like. I'm just going to call mine template 1 and click continue. Alright, now it's time for us to customize this flowchart. This is where we get to add any characters, items, update the text, make any changes that we want. So first I would like to add a character. So let's go up to our characters menu. I'm going to search under jobs and I'm going to see if I can find a repair person or a construction worker to help us fix our flowchart, figure out what we need. Now we have a lot of great characters in here, but I could scroll in here all day, or I can go over to the filters option and click construction and repair, and this helps to narrow down our search. So now we have just characters who relate to that topic. So let's grab a character that we like. All right, I like this character here, and all we do is just drag and drop them into our storyboard. All right, now it's time for us to customize our character. This is where we get to update facial expressions, poses, change colors, anything that we want to do. So let's just get our construction person ready to go. Let's give him a happy expression. And when you're all done, just click update pose. All right, and there's our character. Now we can move our character anywhere we want within our storyboard, as well as resize them. Just drag the corner of the image, make them a little bit bigger, and there we go. All right, now next is items. Now you can browse the items menu and go through all of these great categories here, but if there's something specific that you want, you can just search for it in the upper right hand search menu. Now I feel like our construction worker here needs a tool or two, so let's search for tools. All right, we have a whole lot of great tools. Let's go with the ever classic hammer. So just like our character, we drag and drop it into our storyboard. And there we go. All right, now this hammer is a little big and I want to rotate it as well. So first we're going to make it a touch smaller. That looks pretty good. And now to rotate, all you have to do is grab this little knob at the top center and drag and turn. So now it looks like they're actually holding it. All right, we are ready to go with that. Now next is the background image. Now with this flowchart, we don't have any pre-existing designs in the background, so let's add our own. If we go up to our scenes menu, and I'm going to go over to patterns and just pull down a nice simple light color. So I'm going to grab this low opacity gray and just drag and drop. And then if we go to our right hand menu, we can click stretch to fill. And I'm going to click non-proportional, and this will fill the frame. When you're all set, just click OK. And with our frame in place, we're just going to send this all the way to the back. All right, now if you'll notice, some of these boxes in our flowchart don't have any white background. So let's give them a white background. Now you could pull down a solid color scene, or you can go up to our shapes option. It's going to be a little bit smaller and a little bit easier to work with. And in our first category here, you can choose any number of these shapes. I'm just going to grab this square right here, just drag and drop, and let's resize this. Let's make this a little bit bigger, and we can stretch the bottom independently as well. Doesn't have to be just the corner with shapes, which is handy. All right, with that in place, let's make everything white. And let's change this to white as well. Now you have these pre-selected colors here, but if you want a custom color, you can just click this box and make it whatever you would like. Now white and black are always saved in the custom colors. Let's bring that back, select white, and there we go. All right, now let's send this all the way to the back once we have it lined up. And we're going to bring it forward just one, so it's in front of our light gray background. All right, there we go. Now, last but not least is text. Now you can edit any of the pre-existing text boxes. All you have to do is select what you want and highlight the text there and put in your own words. So let's call this how to fix a flowchart. All right, that looks pretty good, but that text is a little bit small, so let's bump it up. We're going to highlight the text. Oh, so I just moved the text box by accident. Now, you could just move it back manually, which can be a little tricky if you want it in the exact same spot, or I can go over to our right-hand menu and click Undo, and that will undo your the mistake that you've made. And if you're working on a desktop or a laptop computer, you should just be able to click Command Z or Control Z, depending on the type of computer you're on. So let's go back to making that font a little bit bigger. So let's select our text, go to our text editor, and let's make this a lot bigger. I think 42 should be fine. All right, that looks pretty good. And let's change the font, because we can. So in our text editor, we're going to just select this drop down, and let's go with a strong looking font. This looks pretty good. All right, perfect. Now, when you're all done making the changes to your template, all you have to do is click the orange Save and Exit button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And that is how you make a flowchart using Storyboard That. Thanks for watching, and happy storyboarding.